seed in the playoff, the Old Dominion Monarchs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to Bayou.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Touchdown, Monarchs. They'll stroll into the end zone. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
Some Old Dominion's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Scanning the field. It's Lee. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Sock were able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. First down here for this offense. Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Lee. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down play coming up.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, Old Dominion. This quarterback on fire today. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. At the 10 now. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. So they were backed up against their own end zone. Now knocking on the door with a first and goal. Pressure is coming. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Lee. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, they go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete. And the Monarchs come to the line in a hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Lets it fly to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Monarchs are in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Lee. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Old Dominion in front now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Eludes the rush. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
What a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass here. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Lee. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack them.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic 1st down coming. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Always looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. The Monarchs come to the line and run the hurry up. To throw, it's Lee. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Play action here on 1st down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to the lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him at the 27. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lee. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after the completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to...
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. To the air. It's Lee. Touchdown, Monarchs. What an offensive showcase in the early going. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A handoff to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. We'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT right down to it. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Offense moving into a bunch formation. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Alabama comes up the line quickly. Takes the handoff again. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Lee. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create?
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And the Monarchs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And this defense, reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their...
And he lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Monarchs. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And they get him down after the completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
If this team can hold on today and win, his pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Nice 3rd down for the offense. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw. It's Lee. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the beatdown continues.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. 34. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Ready, fight.
And it's Old Dominion in front now. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for when the top quarterbacks.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Will he score here? Touchdown, Monarchs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Watch the spin move. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
The Monarchs line it up with first and goal. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.